everyone, I'm Vanessa and this is Pagan Planning. So today I wanted to go over what I'm planning to use and do with my devotional planner for 2025. Now obviously this is a pagan channel, so this will be going into my spiritual practice and things like that. I'm happy to explain further, so let's get into it. I haven't decided what cover I will be using for my devotional planner. I do still have those two Mo terms coming, so I'm still on the fence about it. But by the time we set up the actual planner, I should have it settled. Or maybe not, who knows. This one will be in one of the Take Note A5s that I have for 2025. And what it will be holding is just about everything to do with my spiritual practice, my witchcraft practice, and everything that I'm going into. Now, I'm going to say it now so that it's just out there. I do practice and research on sacred sexuality. If you're not into it, I completely understand. But then the videos on my devotional planner will not be for you because it'll be very tightly interwoven with that. With that being said, let me get through these first. These are the books that I am going to start off 2025 with. First we have an Aphrodite devotional book from Tamed Wild that I have mixed feelings about. I got this in the Aphrodite devotional box and I was not exactly impressed with their handling of the box. But between shipping and the actual contents not lining up with what they said, I don't believe I'll be a returning customer to Tamed Wild. Although this book is chunky. They did a lot of research and I feel like they put a lot of effort into the book, which is very nice. And I'm just gonna appreciate it for what it is. Next up, I have Divine Feminine Witchery, Rituals and Magic to Embody Your True Self by Rosa Reyes, the Divine Feminine Witch. I just picked this up, so I have not, I haven't cracked into it yet. But I do follow the author on Instagram. She's really nice and very informative on her devotion to Venus and Aphrodite and her devotion just to the Divine Feminine in general. So I was very happy to pick this up. And that's coming on the heels of me picking up Sacred Sex by Gabriella Herstick, The Magic and Path of the Divine Erotic. Now, I have started this book, and I absolutely love it. I love Gabriella Herstick. She is so amazing. She's so sweet. I actually am in her membership sex coven, and we have classes, 2 classes a month, and a class and a ritual. She has everything on her Instagram explaining it. It is beautiful and amazing, very empowering, and she's just great. So I have been working my way through that. So, and then I have a few other ones queued up, but I want to start 2025 with that, or at least end 2024 with those ones. And I figure I'll be putting any little notes about my reading of these specific books in here. Although I feel like if I need more room, I may supplement it with a different notebook. I do have a separate notebook just dedicated to divine worship or divine workings, really. but that's not going to be shown. Anyway, so going through here, I think I'm not sure what I'll do with the year at a glance. Part of me thinks maybe just covering it with a 12 box sticker and putting in like the dates of the classes and rituals going on in the Sex Coven by Gabby Herstick. And then for this like running log, I'm not super certain. We'll come back to that. For these though, I'm debating. For 2024, I started to pull a card a day, and I got through June and then went through some tough times and fell off. But I think that might be the best thing to do with this, especially centered around any information or guidance from the Divine Feminine herself. I do have a specific tarot deck coming that's going to be just for this work, and I'm super excited to get it in hand. Also, sorry, squirreled. Accessories. These will be the tabs that I'll be using. These are from the Coffee Monsters Co. Her pink tabs. I got these actually last year, I believe. No, I'm wrong. I got these earlier this year because I knew that I was going to have a devotional planner and I wanted it to be pink tabs. So these will be the tabs for this planner, and I'm super happy to be able to grab these sticky notes. They're like, I think they're the petal colorway from these. I got these from Jet Pens, and it's all in Japanese, I believe, but they're so pretty and so cute, and they fit in the little boxes for the monthly. I don't know if you can see that comparison, but they fit in because these boxes are smaller than the Hobonichi Cousin boxes. And I wanted to make sure that I had something that I could do like future plannings with, just little sticky notes, because I have a few things to write down. Sorry, got super squirreled. Let's flip back. Okay, so I'm planning on doing a card a day pull for this like I want to call it a future log. I've heard it called other things. I'm just going to stick with future log. And then for the extra months in this planner, I think I'll be doing maybe correspondences, whether it be daily correspondences, hourly correspondences, or just correspondences for whichever face of the Divine Feminine I'm working with at that time. There is, I believe, 4 extra months. So you get December of 2024 and then January, February, March of 2026. So I don't think that would be a bad idea of correspondences to the Divine Feminine. I can't spell. For the regular monthlies for 2025, they'll be holding full moons, new moons, any solstices, equinoxes, or holidays, the classes for Sex Coven, and any classes I may take outside of that, to try to embrace the Divine Feminine or any spiritual classes in general that I may take. We have some amazing metaphysical shops around me that do like tea and tarot Tuesdays, new pagan meetups, things like that are very nice. Ritual holdings, broom making classes, herbal blend classes, things like that. So that's what this will hold. Oh, witchy appointments. I believe there's tea there. And now into the weeklies. There we go. So oh wait, 1 second. Going back to the monthlies. Also in Gabby Herstick's Coven, she gives us affirmations for the zodiacs, for the full moons and the new moons. And for any solstice holidays. So I believe what I'm going to do is be filling, sorry, can't talk. So sorry for this. I want to write down the affirmations that speak to me on the sidebar of the monthly, and maybe even going through and just like framing the entire month with the affirmations that speak to me the most. So let me go. Over here. There we go. Okay, now on to the weeklies, I believe. Okay. For the weeklies, I think I will do weekly, daily section. My plan is any thoughts that I have that day about the divine, maybe a daily prayer or any signs that I'm seeing from the divine, anything that I want to interpret, maybe journaling about my dreams, maybe offerings that I've had for her, just basically any and everything that I'm doing in my spiritual practice. For the weekly overview here, I'm not the biggest fan of forward planning, like time blocking for the whole week. That's not really what I'm into. But maybe just the biggest movements in like the sky or anything from my astrology journal, or any holidays coming up, correspondences to maybe any spell work that I want to do, or any divination that I may want to do as well, can go in this sidebar. Also, just like any big signs that I just want to remember, like this is the day that it happened. These are the feelings I'm having. Things like that. In the back of this one, since I know there's only 4 back pages, what I think I'll do is have like a running log maybe of how I'm feeling, like split all 4 of these pages into 3 to have a running log of how I'm feeling in my spirituality throughout the year. And just checking in on myself on exactly where I'm cemented in or how I'm growing throughout the year. I also have a couple like heart sticky notes on the way that I think are adorable and I love. But I think For right now, that's just like the rough draft of what's gonna be poured into here. And I was going to do this on Samhain, but I completely lost track of time and I was not able to. So we are on November 1st. New beginning, new chapter. Just looking forward to everything to come. I'm going to stop rambling. So that being said, thank you for having a snack with this bite-sized video, hopefully. And I will see you in the next one.